Alright guys, Editing James here. Wow, it's raining like crazy. So welcome to part 2 of Infinity War. We left off with them about to come into Wakanda, and we're about to lead up to the finale. Thor is about to go and open up Nidavellir, hopefully, who knows, we'll see. Anyway, I'm just gonna shut up and let's just get into the Infinity War YouTube reaction part 2.
Let's go, baby!
I mean, the fact, his whole reasoning, right?
Yes.
Is...
And he feels like it's his destiny, like what he must do. It's his calling.
I mean, you can already tell from what he's doing even, like,
which
that he loves.
I would argue makes him more evil. Because he truly believes in what he's doing. It's not about power or money or whatever. He truly believes this is his purpose, which makes him more dangerous.
Well, I don't know if it's more evil.
More dangerous.
Yeah, that's definitely more dangerous.
Seems like I'm always thanking you for something. What are you doing? We don't do that here.
He totally trolled him.
Sir, the daughter of my Roger. And a semi-stable 100-year-old man.
Let's go, baby.
How you doing, boy?
Dude, that's why I was like, we have to watch this. Because even if you've seen all this before, the emotion now, like, behind these meetings and these characters and everything is just so...
I mean, I would have needed to watch it again, to be honest, to watch the other one, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because, like, I don't remember a lot of it.
I'm sure you did your best. Can you do it?
Oh!
Yes, but there are more than 2 trillion neurons here. One misalignment could cause a cascade of circuit failures.
Yeah, that's probably not that long.
Something's entered the atmosphere.
Here we go, baby. Dude, I would pay so much money to take you back in time to watch this in theaters, man. I cannot tell you the hype.
Well, we can talk about that more after. I have something to say about that. Dude. That's cool.
We got the shield, though.
Yeah, I mean, but still, I mean, let's just say this isn't Thanos' first rodeo, right? As far as planets go.
Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses. Get Fishman a shield.
Let's go, baby.
Leave that to me. Leave it to you. Buddy, you're in space. All you got is a rope.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
That might be the way to do it. Come on. The whole idea of a forge within a dying star is the coolest thing ever. It's beautiful.
Damn it.
What happened?
Damn it. What's damn it? How long will it take to heat it? A few minutes, maybe more. Why?
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
So who's facing Thanos without that axe?
Yeah.
Dude, the stakes are so high at this point.
Yeah, you gotta do anything, like...
That is what I love, too, about this movie, is this movie did not hold back in showing you the stakes. Like, this is like Lord of the Rings, like, oh, this is the end. Don't judge him.
Thank you for standing with us.
I feel like I kind of saw, like, their battle formation. Was it kind of like the Shaka Zulus, like,
Pay for his life with you.
two-pronged attack?
I might be, I don't know. I don't know what you're
I didn't
talking
quite
about
see
even.
it.
Thanos would have nothing but dust and blood.
We have blood to spare.
Yeah. They probably have a whole, right?
Yeah.
Whole load of people. What exactly are the Chitauri? Like,
Those aren't Chitauri.
yeah. It's like a zombie.
Yes, it is.
Shoot, they're kind of like they can kind of get through it.
Yeah, but it's good. It's killing a lot.
Yeah.
They look like a Quiet Place creatures or something. They're like
Yeah.
weird. I love it. The design's so cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
We better keep him in front of us.
How do we do that?
The younger the better.
Yeah.
Fool up! Wakanda forever!
Dude.
Ay, 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 ay.
Cap and Black Panther are faster than everybody else.
Oh yeah. Dude, imagine they're just going head first into all of them.
Oh, Father's give me strength. You understand, boy? You're about to take the full force of
I'm sorry. This dwarf is so not helpful. He's like, do you understand this? Yes, we get it, okay? Shut up. It's the end of the world. Such a beautiful shot. Come on.
Come on. Leo, let him know when he can like stop, right?
He's already... He's gone, man.
Oh, you okay?
Like, he doesn't have his hands. It's...
He needs the eye. Friend, help me find the handle.
It's Groot's moment to shine, baby.
Oh. Yo, that's cool.
Gosh, I've never noticed how awesome these creature designs are. This is such cool creatures.
Ah, freaking stupid.
I feel bad for Cap. He's got nothing, man. Even with the
Yeah.
shields. He can summon the Bifrost. Baby, let's go.
That was an entrance.
Oh, with the fire. Oh, baby. This is the coolest part of the whole movie. That was just such an entrance.
You're much more of a Thanos. I take it Tomorrow's dead. Still, he accomplished his mission. You may regret that. He brought you face to face with the master of the mystic arts. And it was beautiful. Titan was like most planets. Genocide. At random, dispassionate, fair to rich and poor alike.
Yeah.
They called me a madman. Congratulations, you're a prophet. I'm a survivor. Who wants to murder trillions. With all 6 stones, I could simply
Probably more than
snap
that,
my
to be honest.
Yeah.
They would all see.
Well, that's why they called you a madman.
Yeah.
I get it, though. I like that they explain it.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think you'll find our will equal to yours.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool line.
Yeah.
Nice. Dude, that's cool. teamwork.
Let's go, baby. Oh,
That was awesome. Yeah, that takes away a lot of his power.
magic whip kick.
Yeah, but he's now use it. Holy.
I like how we get like a feeling of the true strength of the power. Yeah. Oh.
Would have been a waste of parts.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she didn't.
I actually forgot about. Oh.
What the heck? Oh.
If she can put Ego to sleep, she can put him to sleep.
This you do? Don't let up.
Be quick.
Where's Gamora? My Gamora. Oh shit. Where is she?
He mourned.
Hey, hold up. Get the freaking glove off first.
I have to mourn. Okay, Quill, we gotta cool it right now. You understand? Don't engage. We almost got this off. Tell me she's lying. Asshole! Tell me you didn't do it. No, you didn't.
Dude, no! It was right.
Oh my gosh.
Ah. Yeah, so I mean, I know you were giving him credit for trying to kill her in the first place, but he just lost all of that credit.
Yeah, dude. I can't believe.
Did you remember any of that?
I mean, I remember there was a big fight.
Okay.
But I don't remember like the specifics.
Oh, dang.
How much for the gun? Not for sale. Okay. Your haircut? Notice you've copied my beard. Oh, by the way, this is a friend of mine from
Tree.
I am Steve Rogers.
Oh, great. What's going on now? What the heck? Ooh.
Like I said, she's strong.
She's on the field. Take it.
Yeah, never mind. I don't feel bad for Cap. I feel bad for...
Darn it. This is why.
But Shuri, I mean, she's got her stuff, right?
She'll die alone, as will you. She's not alone.
Yeah, like, hold up. We had a whole battlefield. Like.
Let's go.
Work together.
You're just like a big lady with a sword. We can take you.
It's the last second. Oh, this is it, man. This is the last second.
Darn it.
Oh.
Screw you, you big green asshole! I'll do it myself!
Oh.
Dang, you should use the Hulkbuster more often, man. Oh.
Dang.
That is a way to die.
Darn it.
Would you die?
Steve going everywhere.
Oh. Nice.
I like their deaths.
Oh, what? I was like, what kind of which sword is that?
Yeah. He finally did the same thing back.
Yeah.
We don't trade lives, Captain.
It's a coolest fight ever.
It's so anime.
Look at that.
That was really cool.
Weapon. A fake. You know me? I do. You're not the only one cursed with knowledge.
Oh. Tony is going up against Thanos, like,
Yeah. Dude, the nano whatever
Yeah.
technology is really
but he's gonna
helping him.
He could keep running out, right? Like, you only have so many nanites.
Yeah.
If he loses it.
But I mean, at least he can still kind of recover at times, right? That was cool. Oh.
And I'm down to half if you may even still be alive. I hope they remember you. Up. Spare his life, and I will give you the stone.
No.
That's it. We just need one more, and that's everything.
Where is he? Did we just lose?
I mean, yeah. So,
We'll talk about that more after.
I mean, the main problem is like now Thanos is coming here
Yeah.
because, right?
Like, we could beat his henchmen. It's really a matter
Yeah.
of.
Everyone on my position. We have incoming.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
Stay sharp.
I mean, he has 5.
He has all the Infinity
stones.
Stones, yeah.
Well, he doesn't have all of them, right?
Almost.
You have the power to destroy the stone. You must do it one piece.
Yeah, but
Nah, just destroy it.
We are out of time. If he gets the stone, half the universe dies. It's not fair. It shouldn't be you, but it is. It's all right. You could never hurt me. I just feel you.
yeah, I mean, it's all about
They can't do
just
anything.
trying
It's
to
just stalling.
stop him, right? Before they can destroy it.
Yes, dang.
What the heck?
I understand, my child. Better than anyone.
You could never.
He probably does,
He does.
right? A lot.
Yeah.
But now Now is no time to mourn. Now is no time at all.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like, how do you stop this?
No.
I was so pissed when this happened. This is not fair.
He basically has cheats.
Yes.
Now he basically died for no reason.
Yes. This is everything, man. I mean, this is.
Oh yeah, wait, what the heck? Thor.
I told you. You die for that.
Oh.
You should have gone for the head. Where'd you go? Steve?
I mean, it is trillions, right? It's trillions of people.
Oh, this is no place to die.
Dude, that's
No.
Bucky, no Black Panther, no. It's your fault, Star-Lord.
There was no other way. Start. You're all right. I don't know what's happening. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Start, please. Please, I don't want to go. What is this? What the hell is happening? Oh, God.
I mean, that's like so many. That's like all our heavy hitters, too, even just from pure strategy.
wait, what? That was how it ended? What the heck? Oh, this is when it's like happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you imagine, dude? Like, if that happened.
Oh, no.
Well. So I mean, like I said, you seen it, but like, I love watching. I actually haven't seen it since I think it came out.
I mean, honestly, I don't remember a very large portion of it. I mean, one, because maybe I wasn't... Okay, this is the thing, is I went to see this basically the day after it came out, right?
Okay, yeah.
And there was a lot of people, okay? And it was very, very hectic.
Yes.
Right? And so while I do enjoy, the hypeness of it, for me, it kind of, at least for my own, like, personal or, like, personality, right?
Yeah.
It kind of takes away from the experience, honestly.
Okay.
And so it's hard. It was hard for me to kind of, like, not to mention, of course, I didn't know the context, right?
But do anything.
Overall, it was hard for me to kind of, like, focus in on stuff.
Yeah.
I feel. And so I feel like I missed a lot of the, like, subtle stuff, right? Like, I knew the big, like, general events. Like, okay, I remember there was, like, a big fight here. they like fought Thanos on the other planet or something, and then like I remember little things like I remember Spider-Man dying or something.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So, but like the other stuff, like Black Panther dying, like, I don't remember that.
Dude, also, is it okay? Like, there was a few moments where I'm like, I freaking love the Russo brothers.
Oh yeah,
like when it gets all quiet and you hear the wind blowing.
Yeah,
and they're like, something's coming.
It's so eerie.
And then he shows up and you're like, oh, like that's one of the coolest parts of the whole film. Or
Yeah.
even when they first show up, and you hear the wind blowing and Ebony Maw and whoever show, like just there's some
it's so
cinematic
cool.
moments in this. Gamora's death, dude, it gets me every time.
Yeah,
And like, dude, like this is Marvel, right? So
I mean,
like,
it's cool to see
Loki's
those sort of,
dead,
like,
Heimdall's dead, Gamora's dead, and it's like, sure, maybe some of the other people aren't permanently dead, but like,
yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. This is the one thing is because I haven't seen the other movie, I'm a little bit, because they can always bring characters back, right?
Okay.
And so, as of right now,
but to argue the other side of it, because I was thinking I remember thinking the exact same thing when I watched
Yeah,
the
okay.
theater. They killed so many people. There's no way they're gonna bring all of them back. Which
Yeah,
means
that's what I'm
some
thinking,
few
too.
people are staying dead,
yeah.
right? Because that was
I just wanna
so
see.
many, and especially yeah. I mean, we'll see. I don't know, but yeah, guys, what did you think now that you saw it in context and everything?
I mean, of course, it's like a billion times better because, like, I mean, I now have backstories of each of the characters. They feel a lot more like friends, I guess you could say, because like
No,
you
yes,
know
yes,
them,
yes,
right?
yes, yeah.
And so it's like they've been through these struggles, they've had to overcome these hardships.
Yeah.
And this feels like the pinnacle, the climax of
sure.
it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And everyone's getting together. It's like serious stuff, even though we have like conflicts in the background and stuff, it's like all that's kind of like out the window. And like I like the feeling of like the universe is at stake,
It really felt, and that's why I liked like the opening to this film. Also, I think is my favorite opening to any MCU film, hands down, because it doesn't start with you don't get any of the MCU music.
Yeah.
It doesn't start with anything, and you just hear this like ominous radio chatter, and then it's like, oh, the entire population of Asgard is murdered. And Heimdall's dead. And now Loki just got strangled on screen.
Yeah.
Welcome to Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, and the Hulk. Like that whole fight.
Yeah,
Like when you see
yeah.
him, that immediately, because you're right, you don't have a power gauge. But when you see that, you immediately have a power gauge.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's such genius.
It's cool because, they did really set the tone with that, right? And honestly,
It's just such a powerful start.
well, let's I don't know.
There's so much to talk
into like some of
about.
the little
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
too.
yeah, of
like,
course.
Honestly, the like the henchmen of
Yeah, they have names. I forget. You
Thanos?
guys are going to hate me.
I think one of them was called Ma, right? That's
Ebony
what he
Maw is
said.
the guy who gets like thrown out into space.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other ones are called though.
Yeah, but all of them, they're really cool, right?
Yes, right? I
I
think it's the
really
Black
like
Order
the,
or something.
I don't know, the like you really feel the personalities, even though they haven't, we haven't seen them before, right?
Yeah.
I really like the
Fully CG.
Yeah, that's
All
too.
four
That's
of them,
crazy,
right? I mean,
I like the Maw when he when I forgot who threw him back. Like someone threw one of the other henchmen back at him. And he kind of just like,
oh yeah,
move out of the way.
Dude, the best, like when he grabs Doctor Strange and he puts him on the building and
Oh, that
the
was
camera
cool.
turns upside down. Like there is just like that's a good movie. I don't even care if it's about superheroes or not. Those are just cool moments.
Yeah, and then it's like we get to see like everyone start to slowly come together, but we first see them in their own element, right? We see how it's affecting them in their kind of like like little worlds, right? Like the Guardians, they're traveling through space. They heard a whole distress signal, and now they're starting to get into it, and then Wakanda and all that, and then we see like all our guys coming back. I like how we're like gradually, like even though we're like a good amount of them are together, it still doesn't feel like, how should I say, like we're all together, right?
Well, what did you think of that, right? So this was the first time we saw a large portion of these characters interacting together. And I remember going into it, I was really nervous. I mean, you were like, oh, they did a good job with Civil War balancing characters, like 5 times as many.
Oh, yeah. No, 100%.
Right? So, like, what did you think about that? Because that I remember logistically, like being a nerd about the MCU and movies, I was so worried because it's going to be cluttered. There's just too many dang characters, and I don't want 6 different quippy people in the same movie and everything like that.
I mean, I thought they did really well. Especially for the amount of characters there were. And I think that they played it because of the seriousness of the situation. it kind of works in the favor of like, okay, you don't have to have this gradual like warming up to each other or showing their personalities kind of it's like, no, things are kind of going down already.
You don't have time to make friends.
We throw them together and like we see how they interact, just in this tense situation.
Yeah.
And it's cool because like I feel like they're kind of like all into their character now. You feel like they know who they are playing.
Like the actors, yeah, for
right?
sure.
And so now you're like,
except for Robert Downey Jr., who's just playing himself.
Yeah.
He literally is Iron Man.
So it's kind of like just act how you think they would act, right? Like just this situation, just play how you've been playing it, right?
And even the humor, like I think Marvel's a little jokey joke sometimes.
Yeah.
But the way they did it in this movie, it feels real with their characters as well. Like Quill will say stuff.
Dude, yeah.
But it's because he can't. No, but he can't. Like you can tell his character, he can't handle like seriousness.
No,
and so
yeah.
he's like trying to like take the tension out of the situation by like joking. So like even the jokes felt, I think, more than any other Marvel movie I've watched, more in character than anything. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. And then, of course, like Thanos as a like character is very. It's cool. I like seeing his own internal struggles and his like philosophy or his ideals, right? And like how he, even though he is terrible, right?
Of course.
What he's doing is terrible and horrific. He has this strong sense of like duty almost, like of like I have been chosen to do this. And like I like the moment where he was he looked at Stark and was like, oh, like I understand you, like you see things that like other people do not, and you are burdened with this hardship of trying to like, I don't want to say like guide the universe because I feel like on Stark's level it's not that, but like in Thanos he thinks of it like that.
Well, he respects him. He's like, I hope they remember you. He has a respect for him.
Yeah.
A warrior, a fellow whatever.
So it's cool to see that he like, that sense of duty almost, like he needs to do this for the universe, like for the people or something, It's interesting. But of course, you can also see a little bit of that, like, just a little bit of that kind of getting to his head at times, I feel like, where he's like, oh, dang, like, I'm the one in control. I got to be like a god, at times. And so it's like, oh, you see that. But still, I mean.
So yeah, now I guess as far as like predictions. Like there's a few, we're not going straight into Endgame, just so you know. There's a few movies.
Oh, okay, really?
Yes, we're not going straight into Endgame.
Okay.
We have another Ant-Man movie, and we have a Captain Marvel movie, which was what.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we do. I forgot we didn't even see Ant-Man, and like they said, they were under house arrest or something like that.
And yeah. So we don't. So there's a few characters. Yeah, I guess. So there's a few characters we also don't know where they are. So we don't know where Ant-Man is. We don't know where Hawkeye is.
Yeah. And
there's
then
gonna be Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, like I think I've seen her, right?
You've probably seen her around. She's kind of like everywhere, but we haven't seen her in the MCU.
No, I have no idea.
I've actually never seen Captain Marvel either, so this is gonna be the first time watch for both of us.
No, but yeah,
and we have the majority. It's basically just the core Avengers.
Which is yeah. I mean, the one thing as far as like predictions go, was the whole time stone thing, right?
Okay.
And how Doctor Strange was like. Because he looked into the future, right?
And there's only one world where they went.
And there's only one world.
And he also said before, when they were going to the planet, he was like, "I don't care about you. I don't care about Spider-Man. There is no world where I'm giving up the time stone for you."
But he did,
and it's not like they got feelings. I mean, maybe, but it so it seems against his character unless it was for a reason.
Yeah, when I was watching it and he gave up the time stone, I was like, "Wow, that seems very."
Out of character.
Yeah, out of character and very buddy that like I wouldn't expect from Doctor Strange, right? Especially with how he was acting on the ship. And so, but after he said, I don't know exactly what he said. He's like, it was the only way or something, right?
Yeah, and he said we're in the end game now.
So then I'm thinking like, okay, this is kind of part of his plan, right? He saw the futures and he was like, hey, this is the only way to go, right?
Possibly.
So that's one thing what I'm thinking is like, okay, so how, but what exactly?
But even then, so you have to remember with the idea of alternate universes, right? The idea is that I believe, now comic fans, you might know better than me, every decision that you make creates an alternate universe. So if you did it, you chose something different. So if you choose to wash your hands and you didn't wash your hands, that creates an alternate universe where you didn't wash your hands. So even if that was part of it, there's still 1,000 different opportunities where it could go wrong.
Yeah, of course. But I feel like that, now that I think about it, like that, he kind of foresaw this, and that is part of the plan now.
Something, yeah.
We'll see. The biggest thing is like, what exactly is the plan? Like,
and like I said, strategy wise, we lost everybody big. Man.
Yeah.
Like Hulk can't be Hulk, and he's kind of pointless without the Hulk. I mean, Hulkbuster, I guess, is fine. We got Iron Man.
but-
We lost Spider-Man. We lost Black Widow. We lost Black Panther. We lost Scarlet Witch, which was huge because she's so strong. We don't know if Yuri's even alive or not.
I mean, but we still have Thor, right? Thor is the one thing.
Yes, so Thor's really strong, and we do have Thor. We have Thor, we have Cap, we have Black Widow. We don't know about Ant-Man or Hawkeye or Captain Marvel, frankly.
That's true. I mean, but, well, no.
Well, we
that's
paged
true.
them, but we don't know if they're alive or not. It took out half the universe. We lost all the Guardians because Gamora's dead. We have Rocket.
Okay, yeah.
We have
Rhodey.
Rhodey. That's not like...
I mean, Iron Man's like, he's
And
just
Iron
stuck
Man's
on a planet.
freaking in space with Nebula.
So, I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I don't exactly know. Also, really quick, Quill, like, what the heck, dude?
I didn't know if you remember that or not, and so when you were talking, like, oh, it's so beautiful that he was gonna kill Gamora, and I was like, dude, give it a minute, and you will hate him.
Like,
they literally had the glove off,
dude.
They would have done it.
Because, like, I remember the big fight and all that, and I was like, okay, like, I don't exactly know the specifics, but somehow they lost. And then, but I can't believe, like, what are you doing, dude? Like, come on, man. Like, okay, first off, like, there's so many things wrong.
If you just waited 5 minutes, you could have done that same thing. We would have been okay.
Yes. And also, why did you hit him with the butt of your gun? Like, not only did that get what's her name, Vantis off of it, because like it
knocked
woke
his
him
head
up,
back,
right? But like, if you were, just shoot him or something at least, like, what are you doing?
Like, you didn't do anything. You just pissed him off.
Like, oh my gosh, dude! And, like, it's just that, like, I feel like that lack of self-discipline.
Well,
that, like,
that's
plays
once
into
again
it.
in his character,
Right,
which is
yeah.
why I think the movie is good, because that does Cap would never do that, but
Yeah,
Quill would.
it's that-
That's a Quill moment.
Yeah, and that's why he is who he is, kind
Yeah.
of, and it's understandable, but
Oh yes.
yeah, like,
But on the positive side, can we talk for a second about Captain America holding Thanos' hand open with all five out of the 6 Infinity Stones?
I feel like in that, okay, this is the thing, is like, if Thanos really wanted to, he could have used his other hand earlier, right? But I feel like seeing his expression, it was kind of like he had all 6 Infinity Stones, or all 5, and he was like, why can't I should be able to,
Dude,
like,
he was literally
crush this
holding
dude,
his hand
right?
open, which is insane.
And I feel like Thanos was kind of sitting there thinking, like, wait a second, like,
This
what?
is a normal dude.
Come on.
Yes.
And then he was like, okay, I just got to use my other
Yeah,
hand real quick.
yeah.
Dude, that was a really cool moment.
And freaking Scarlet Witch killing, like, that moment was so...
yeah.
There's so many good moments in this film. Like, you can't not love this film. There's so many amazing moments. And it's all in character, and there's all these characters that you've been watching for forever now. And it's, like, heartbreaking, like, seeing all these relationships and different, Spidey dying and Scarlet Witch having to kill Vision,
Yeah.
and it to mean absolutely nothing. And just, like, everything.
I mean, I really like Thanos. I mean, even the end there, right? Like, where...
Well, I don't know if you remember, for some of the Marvel movies, you know how it says, like, the character will return?
Yeah,
So we watched, like, Doctor Strange, be like, oh, Doctor Strange will return in Infinity War or whatever. So we didn't watch fully all the credits. We just kind of skipped to the credit scene. But at the end of this movie, it says Thanos will return.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And I really do think that is because it's an Avengers movie, but just like Captain America Civil War was a Captain America movie, this was a Thanos movie.
Yeah.
In the same way. And it was because we didn't have his character. He needed character development to be a villain. We didn't know jack about him. And it was an Avengers movie, but it focused on Thanos and it ended with Thanos.
Yeah.
In the way that it's like, this is kind of his movie.
No, I'm glad that they spent a lot of time, because all we've gotten is him like kind of like showing his like face and being like, "Oh, I'm the big bad."
Like, I did not like him in Guardians. Like, I was just kind of like, okay,
Yeah,
whatever,
I mean,
man.
He's kind of just there, I guess. And it's
Like, this movie made me like Thanos. Because in
No,
Guardians, I
yeah.
was like, nah, okay, whatever.
no, it's cool to see his like motivation and his complexity, like the whole sacrificing Gamora. I was
Also,
like,
I mean,
wow.
you're into animation. Do you want to talk about how he looked? Like, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean that was like, I feel like you could really, the one thing, like a few things, like specifically like the weight. You can really feel that, right?
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes I feel like CG is a little off at times. Like,
Yeah.
with him, like you really feel the weight, and like the whole like fighting the Hulk, that was like, whoa, that's cool, you know?
But if you looked at his face, you could see the pores
Oh,
in
yeah.
his face. It was like, oh my gosh.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the CG models for that is crazy, and like the emotions that they show. I'm not sure exactly like what they're doing, you know, as far as like, I don't know if they're like actually animating or like what exactly is going
It
on
was
there.
mocap the whole time.
Okay.
But even then, I think that's such a hard, even just thinking of the film nightmare of, like, nobody thinks about this, but you know how hard it is to be like, okay, this is exactly how tall he's going to be. We don't know what he looks like, and have to make a movie around that with the shots and the composition
No, yeah.
and the actors having conversations with somebody that's twice their size on a very, it's not just like Hulk. Like, this was like a regular basis throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And they did a really good job with that. Everything is consistent with sizing from his hands to someone else's
Yeah.
hands. From the little dagger that Gamora has, it's exactly the same size in her hands. Like,
Yeah.
that is just insane attention to detail.
No, yeah, they did a really good job.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
see.
I'm excited because I don't even know how this whole story ends.
yeah,
Right?
we got a
It's like-
few more things. And then at least, you got to know, at least for some of these characters, like the MCU, is still going, but it's like,
Yeah.
just to put you in our shoes, in a practical sense, people's contracts are up in a few years for all of the main, like the OG Avengers. So, even if your movie brand's like, you can't, it's like, it's kind of fair game
Yeah,
for
we'll
everybody
see.
at this point. We
We'll
got a few
see.
years and it's contracts are up. People are done. They're not held to these movies anymore.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, the full-length reaction of this is going to be up on our Patreon, as well as next week's reaction, the next Marvel reaction, if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. It does support us, helps us keep doing what we're doing. But either way, thank you for joining us, thank you for watching, and we will see you all in the next video.